Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of the Dare Lounge where we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we did stuff. We did more stuff on Eureka Animos, and today we're going to go and most likely finish it. Off camera, I leveled up a little bit more, got a little bit more things in general. Found a pretty good group. We're just going through the motions of the fates right now. I'm just going to call out freaking timer. The rare Ellison. Nice. How many people are in this instance? 7. Wow. We're probably gonna melt this guy though, since there's only like 7 people in this entire instance. This guy has no HP, and we've got people with elemental gear in my team, so. Falcalive! There we go. I'm heavy AF. We're just gonna get that guy. Can't move. Okay. Alright, and well, I'll be back in a bit again. Okay. I have returned. Now with more crystals. So I'm going to need swap to my machinist. How many do I need? I need 800. I have 216. Let's see. We're going to do it in pairs of 10. Just need to make sure that I don't go overboard. Actually, that doesn't really matter too much. I literally talked about it earlier. Well, whatever. Not important. Right. And there's my gun. Right, and now for... Let's go and just exchange the rest of my stuff over here. Well, at least one set. I'm going to need 300. There we go. We go and trade that with the Bird Watcher. Bird up! Ba, 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 ba. Oh shit, it's 300 per Pazuzu feather? Oh shit. Okay. I was wrong. I thought it was 100 per feather. It's 300, so I need another 900. Okay. Alright, sure. I can deal with that. Shouldn't be too long. I already have 400 and some more. Right. Okay, then I'll be right back again. I'm level 20. I actually forgot to figure out, I forgot to record certain critical engagements in between this thing, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we didn't miss too much. I'll talk about the phase that we skipped in a minute. But let us fucking go and throw an axe in her ass. Stun has no effect, get fucked. I really like this boss design though, this is such a cool boss. Alright, morbid advance. It's gonna make you walk forward. She's a little bit, you know, crazy. As I say, never stick your dick in crazy. To the left. Slap me with that. Alright. It's just keep slapping. Ink cloud. Right, there we go. Dang diggly dead. Nice. Da, da, da. I'm gonna... yeah, I'll just walk. Or drive, in this case. With my cool-ass car that I obtained. By doing the event that I probably should have recorded, but I really suck at recording events, and I apologize. Also, yeah, what am I doing? I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back now. I should, in theory, have everything. So I need 600 in total. Really? One? Okay. Catch that Lalafell. Bird up. Ah, hiccups. Just hiccups. Another one, yep. Wow. So what'll it be? Arms or armor? There we go. Get a load of this. My weird ass glamour, because can't apply glamour plates in here. Just you wait, friend. You're in for a show. He's as evil as I remember him. AKA not, he's just the himbo. Nice. It's done. I've harnessed the essence of Animos and created the very pinnacle of what this bastard region's got to offer. I give you Outsider Animos, which all the Animos upgrades just use the base artifact gear and give it a glow. And with that, I've discharged a good chunk of my depth to the Harridan. Not nearly enough to get me off this bloody rock, but else, something. Huzzah! Huzzah for incremental progress. Man, if I was getting all the weapons, I would understand. But I'm only getting one, so fuck you. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm getting... Like, you have to freaking, like, tie me to a post and make me do it. Because, nah. I like this. Actually, I really liked this. This today was a good, like, it was fun being in Animos. Right. Anyway, another thing that I was going to go and take a look at was... Well, we're going to take a look at the treasure chests before we go into Pagos. So, like how it just... Oh wait, right, it is different for each job. Holy balls. Anyway, you can also trade protein crystals. You have to... Oh yeah, right, you have to upgrade it with protein crystals, and then the final upgrade requires Animos crystals. And then you can dye it. Which can, you know, give your armor a little bit of an extra thing. For me, like, unless if I get a sudden idea, I'm probably just gonna leave it as is. But it's not a bad thing. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back, because I still gotta finish some other stuff up. Okay. I have left the Eureka. Just gonna swap back over to Warrior, because it just feels good. Oh boy. 232 Animos lockboxes. What the fuck? Oh. Clear damage materia. Piety, jackets. Just fucking material, whatever. A lot of these things are going to be kind of underwhelming though, in terms of rewards. I should actually go and take a look at what you can get from these though, so I can share it with you guys. I just noticed that I still don't have like that one thing that I would have liked from Animos. Oh well. I can always come back for it later on. Basically just enter instances whenever I feel like it and just kill that one Fate boy and like that one Scorpion boy and just leave. I can do that solo too, if nobody's online. Am I not gonna get the really cool thing you can get from this? Wait, I think I already have actually. I mean, you get a lot of lockboxes. Like this is just the amount of lockboxes I'm getting is just from going through it normally, and even then, like I still have 81 Animus crystals like left. So. How many lockboxes do I have left? One. There we go. Right, we did not get the really cool drop. Let's go and take a gander, shall we? You know, I think I'm just gonna go and open this up over here on this PC, and then I can just show you guys. There's another thing I want to show you guys too. Let's see, there's nothing else over here. Okay. So when it comes to the fates in general, because we've not seen all of them, the Sabotender Corrido is like the first one you can get. You just have to defeat the Sabotenders around them. That's pretty dang fine. I don't really remember the mechanics. The Lord of Animos is just a big old squidge, which will give you the Prince of Animos minion, which is an adorable little minion. Just kill the Sea Bishops or the other like squidge boys around them. Tallies, which we've already seen before. The Emperor of Animos, which is not seen. It's like a puffy boy. Just have to kill the Darners around it, which are just flies, basically. Callisto, we've already seen that one. It's like the nature bear. You have to just kill bears for it. Numbers, we've also seen. Numa Flayers, you need to kill for that. Then Jahannam. Actually, no. I think the Emperor of Animos is something else. I think this is just a bug. Yeah, this is just a giant bug. No, this is the one I'm thinking of. That's just like a puffball. Because you have to defeat Typhoon Sprites, which only appear in gale weather. Then Amamet, which I fought, but I forgot to record. It's similar to the second boss of some Al, I think. Then we have Kame, which I think I've recorded. It's like an owl kind of dude. You have to defeat the Ziz around there. Like, these two are very close to each other. Bombadil we've seen. Gotta kill the Traveling Gourmands, the night enemies around there. Circuit, this is the one that I want the Scorpion Harness from. Just have to defeat the core claws. They're not too difficult to find. Judgmental Judica, Henbanes, that's also not too bad. This is the Morble that we saw before. The White Rider, kind of like an Odin kind of enemy. You have to defeat the Duskfall Dulhans, which spawn in this area too. Polyphemus, the Mono Eye, I think I've recorded this. It's just another Cyclops really, there's not much to it. You have to defeat the Cyclops around him. Then Simurgh Strider, which is a bird boy, and they give you Strider's boots, which extends your sprint by 10 more seconds when you're in city states. It is so specific, but I love it. It's so good. And I think that is it. Then King Hazmat, we've also seen, just a bomb boy. You have to defeat the Animos, like the snake boys around him. But this one is also the big bird that you have to kill. Then we have Fapnir. You have to defeat fossil dragons around that area too. Only spawn during the night. Don't really spawn. Like, you have to kind of wait for them to respawn. This is kind of like the final boss of some Al. And the Zion Amarok. You have to go and grind the freaking Void Scales. The Void Scales, my god. They spit ice at you and they freeze you in place. So sometimes if you like pull big packs, you can just get stun locked. by being frozen constantly. Amarok is also a Cerberus kind of enemy. I think it has like a similar moveset from the Cerberus from Crystal Tower, or the World of Darkness. Lamashtu is the one we just defeated. You have to just defeat the Val Spectres. Unfortunately, they only spawn during the night, and then they also only spawn in pairs of 6. There's only 6 of them around there, so that's kind of annoying. Then Pazuzu. For this one, you have to have gales. You have to have the gale weather happen for Pazuzu to spawn specifically, but you can, in theory, grind these enemies before the gale's weather starts, and it will count towards the amount you need, because these enemies also only spawn during the night. So, yeah. These are also the strongest enemies in this place. They're kind of difficult. Pazuzu is the big boss of this area. You can get the Pazuzu feathers from him. Also the Pazuzu card if you want to. But you can also just trade the gems for it, which is a much easier way to do it than having to wait for Pazuzu to appear. So there we go. There's that. And then there is... am I going to look this up? ffXIV... Eureka. Let's see. I think this... ugh, my eyes. I'm sorry if I freaking flashbanged you guys. Is this the one I use? Yes, this is the one I use. Let's go into Animus. And it wants to load in any case. There we go. So... where are they? There they are. So the Animus lockboxes. So they just drop from notorious monsters and sometimes from normal enemies too. I think maybe? Actually no, it seems only notorious monsters. Anyway, you can get the hat, like the entire Animus, just gear, and then you have another set of expeditionary gear, suspenders, the Sarawell. Some scrolls. You can get the different minions that you can get from this place. It's a Tyrannosaur horn, which we already have from earlier with a Moogle event. Some pieces of furniture and some other like usable items and some money. So nothing too special, but the Tyrannosaurus horn is pretty dang good, and I would like to say that most of this stuff is also pretty good looking. Some of them are a little bit weird, in my humble opinion, but you know. Man, I freaking got flashed, Jesus. Every color is weird now. Right, let's go and check out this hat. I'm curious about this. You know, it's really funny, so I've been playing Baldur's Gate, and I've made Lynn in that game, and Lynn wears a cowboy hat. And this just sort of immediately reminds me of that. Alright. So before we go and continue, I am going to go and clean up my inventory. So I will be right back, and then we're going to go and jump into Pagos. Okay. One inventory cleaning later. Oh boy. Hope you're ready for this area. Because it sure as hell is an area. This place will probably take me a little bit more time to get through, if I had to hazard a wild guess. At least aesthetically, it looks very nice. Come to think of it, I actually kind of forgot to show off the cave. The insides of the caves in Animus. Oh well, too late now. Well, you saw the gist of it, really. There's not really much to it, other than the stuff that you've already seen. Let's go and... Atun. Right. So, once again, Nether Island. That's a lot of people. It's a heck of an amount of people. Alright, Cryle. Good to have you with us, then. Now that you're here, we can commence our expedition in earnest. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ah, there you are. I thought to find you at Port Surgate, but was told otherwise. It has been some time since we last spoke, and you are obliged to share with me your discoveries, per our agreement. Pleasure to see you too, Eureka. I should be glad to apprise you of our progress. Given that you are here, I presume you are well aware of how we integrated the relay into the Ethernet and so forth. And there's no need to expand upon those facts. However, you may wish to hear from Lynn what happened after she flooded the relay. So, a vision of Galuf Baldesion's past. Galif, are you certain? But, of course you are. This is your power. This echo. You must know all too well when you have walked in the memories of others. What else happened? Tell me more. The masked man seemingly offered power to cast down the wicked. In a vision of our founders discussing how to deal with a powerful entity. An entity that they apparently agreed to imprison on the Isle of Val, yet I know not of it. Have you any idea what it could be, Eureka? No, none whatsoever. However, your comrade's account has given me cause to reconsider our previous assumptions, especially in light of my known discovery. Despite the considerable distance in Animos, I was able to measure a force being exerted on the barrier, which yet encases our headquarters. A force not from without, but from within. Yet if the barrier was erected to repel an external threat, as originally surmised, one would expect the exact opposite. Perhaps the barrier was not erected to defend, but to imprison. To seal something away, as Galif and the others put it. Will you share any further discoveries with us, Eureka? I will continue my study of the barrier and inform you if I learn aught of note. What do you two intend to do? Strive to restore the Ethernet to good working order, as before, that we might gain access to our headquarters. My primary concern remains ascertaining whether or not the others are still alive, and rendering aid if need be. To that end, I hope I can continue to count on your support. Well, I cannot say I wholly endorse your approach, but I have no better suggestions at present. By all means, carry on. I'll be in touch. I swear, even if I were on my deathbed, I doubt you'd spare a kind word. Some folks just don't have it in them to be nice. Where were we? Ah, right. We have yet to detect any anomalies that would suggest the presence of magicite as before. We have only just begun to survey the region, though, and I should be very surprised if I do not have news for you soon. In the meantime, why not see Pagos for yourself? Alright, and then we may continue once we have reached 21. Oh me, oh my. How many things do I need for this? Right. Right. Oof. Okay. Alright. Let's go and see if I can talk to good old Geralt. Or, well, is he here? Oh, there he is. Gerald, whatever. Double chat, okay. I'll probably need to level up before I get to have any fun. Not like this place is any fun to begin with, but you know. That's neither here nor there. Okay, let's go and look for some level 21 mobs and start leveling up. Actually, I guess I can go for stronger than 21. What's funnier than 21? 22. I think it was like 23 then. I think that was a joke. It's funnier than 23, it's 24. I feel like I probably want to go for something that's 2 levels higher than me. There is a very specific thing in Pagos though. This place is very vertical. Basically, you have the lower part, which is most of this part over here. And then there's an upper part, which is this place. Now, that is not really the main concern, though. The main concern rather lies in a certain thing they put around here. But we'll get to that once I need to go there. But for the time being, I think I'm gonna go and pause the recording and grind XP until I've reached level 21. So, I'll be up. Have no fear, cause Kryle is here! Just the woman I was hoping to see. You've detected what I believe might be another magicite, although I cannot say so with confidence. You see, while there appears to be a confluence as before, the flow of the livestream does not seem to have been disrupted to the same degree as what we observed in Animos. It is less of an impediment, that is, to our objective of restoring the Ethernet to good working order. But it is an impediment nevertheless. Still, it gives me pause. Anyway, our readings indicate the confluence can be found somewhere in the cones, beyond the safety of our encampment, and some distance to the southeast. Be careful out there, Lynn. Okay. So yet again, I've reached the point where there's so many fates happening, but, you know, I can't really do anything with them. Which is unfortunate. Also, there's some people having a moment, which is a usual experience in Eureka. This fate over here is quite a hellish fate to get to, as is most of them, honestly. This place sucks. This place is definitely just an area that you don't really want to be in. But for me, I'm honest to God all fine, as long as I just have to only do one weapon, I'm good. I'm pretty dang good. I've also noticed, like, even if I get the gun from Eureka, I may not really use it. But there's no other weapon from Eureka that I like. At least not, like, enough, I would say. Because I've got, like, I've got, like, some other, there's some other stuff like the Dragoon weapon and or the White Mage weapon, which I like. The end version of it, in any case. But I already have weapons for those, so... With White Mage, I have made the... I don't think I've shown that off before. Anyway, I made a beautiful little glamour based off of a kind of like a priestess kind of deal, like Japanese priestess. And there was something else too. Well, in any case, makes it so that I can't just like equip any old freaking staff with that glamour, because it doesn't really work as well. And Dragoon, well, I also made a glamour for that, and you know. In the end, as honest to God, very unlikely that it's going to be a thing. Also, because the cones is where? Oh fuck. I feel like it may be in that little house over there. Where did you say? Beyond the safety of our encampment and some distance to the southeast. Bum, bum, bum. This is another one of those that I just do not remember at all. My memory of like where these things are is a lot stronger in Animos than in here. Another thing that I'm going to just mention right now is there's two specific fates that will spawn very frequently. Down the Rabbit Hole and Curiouser and Curiouser. These fates will always be up there. Don't like there's no like calling this out or popping it or whatever the hell. It just spawns on its own. When you beat it, you get a rabbit to follow you. And then you can use its carrot and it will tell you in which direction you have to go. And once you use it on top of the place where the treasure chest is, you will then get a treasure chest. You can get a bronze one, a silver one, and a gold one, with each their own rewards. This island in particular has a very rare reward in one of those. Nope. This is not a good place for me to be. I'm surrounded by way too high level mobs. Okay, let me go and get out the map, because I can't really seem to find it immediately. Eureka Tracker. Let's go and open up another tab, and then open up the detailed map. Let's see, where's the level 21 quest thing? Huh. Oof, okay, I was way off. I went way too far. Crack! Ah, fuck him, just let him follow me. Whatever. I'm a tank. I'll be fine. Anyway, the thing where we need to go is right over here. So it's probably on top of that ledge. The ledge. Well, I guess it is the cones. Yeah, I probably should have thought about that. This is already like Frozen Lake and then the Val River Valley. I wasn't too far off with like another thing though. Like for the next quest, the 22 one, it's over here. I just noticed that they actually changed this map to also like show the height differences. Can you believe it that like that for me the word height is just cursed after Alexander? It's just very interesting because I've been watching Grinding Gear go through this. Through just Final Fantasy 14 in general. Whenever I say Val, I'm a little bit confused. Because that's the name of I think it's Kyle's character. Although the crystal resembles magicite, it appears to be somewhat lacking in color compared to those you found in Animus. Moreover, it does not seem to be compatible with your Magi board. No. Let's go and just return. I'm too lazy to walk. Hey, I'm walking over here. Right. Krille! Welcome back. I presume you found our confluence. Our readings indicate that you did, or did someone else beat you to it? It appeared ethereal stream, and in that scarred earth another magicite. Then it was not obstructing the flow, but rather absorbing it until the stream ran dry. But that doesn't... Familin, I would like to take a closer look at that magicite. At a glance, it seems somewhat different, somewhat lacking compared to those you found before. I will need time to study this to determine if my suspicions are correct. Until then, I must ask you to be patient. And then we can do the next thing at level 23. Okay, I'm gonna go and level up now. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, after me just beating up innocent wildlife for a moment, we have run into our first fate. At beautifully level 21. There are a sizable amount of people in this instance in general. Let me check actually. There's more in here now than... Because Cassie just happened, which is a pretty rare fate with a really rare drop, which is worth a lot of money. Like a ridiculous amount of money. So people tend to just like listen to Discord pings, and when this fate gets pinged, everybody's suddenly here. So it's basically happening is people are working to get it to appear, and then other people just leech off of it and want to get a drop, and then run away with the ridiculously expensive item. By the way, a lot of stuff in Eureka is... like, you can get a lot of money from Eureka. Just FYI. For future reference, if you want to make money, Eureka is not a bad place to get it in. That much I can guarantee you. Are you waiting for like 25? Does this guy even drop something? Don't remember him actually dropping anything. Tax him. Nah. I don't, mate. He don't do shit. Yet again, people struggling to to choose a time to pull. I mean, if there's one thing that is always difficult, and wherever the fuck you go, it's communicating. Just gonna bonk him. They said 26, so I'm a pull at 26. Eaters. Glass punch! Catapult! Butterfly glint! Yeet! No, it's just about it. It's a pretty early fate. That's a lot of XP, fuck yes. And our first set of Pagos crystals. Anyway, I'll be right back, because I'm still gonna need to level a lot more. Alright. I'm back. I feel like I need to make like a freaking macro for changing my audio settings. Because going into the menu and manually doing it each time is kind of annoying. Anyway, we're still level 21, but we have another fate that has appeared. I'm just gonna keep calling it fates from this point onward because it's easier for me to say that, as has been very noticeable. Also, I would really appreciate if I got a certain thing that this area uses. That's gonna go in with defensive. I'm gonna do an LFG and hope that I get picked up. Otherwise, well, I'll be fine. Maybe. Easy peasy. Dun, 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 dun. Come to me. Come. Come, Steph. Why you always come, man? This is what ffXIV does to a man. I mean, I wouldn't really blame ffXIV for it. But it doesn't help. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Yeah, look, she's wearing the stuff that I used to wear, at least part of it. For my heart mage. It's always so much fun. Like, this is one of the things that I enjoy a lot in Eureka. It's like watching the people gather around and then just look at their glamours. I like glamoring a lot in this game, so. This game has actually taught me to appreciate fashion. Let's see. Somebody asked for hold time 26, but just wanted to see. The only thing, yeah, that one drops that thing. Oof, that is a very... Yes, sorry, I'm checking some stuff. Just looking for any item drops that may be interesting, but none of it is really that super interesting. What's that breath? Also, these boys will walk around, invisible dudes. So basically, if you get hit by the breath, you get stunned, and the boys will walk over, like you will get petrified, and the boys will walk over to you and one-shot you. the entire idea of this fight. So you really don't want to get hit by that. Easier said than done, of course. That's so much XP, holy fuck. Animos was not this generous with its XP. My god. Let me go and... No, wait, I'm not high enough level yet. Okay, I'm gonna go and just look for some enemies that I can beat up. And I'll be right back. Maybe after I've made myself a macro for changing my audio settings. Alright, so I made macros for my sound now. So now I have a macro to like basically turn on and off sound. Like put it on the setting that I usually use or put it on the setting when I'm recording. Also, I do not know what is wrong with the Snow Queen, but she is very mad. At me for some reason, even though I haven't even been here at all. She really just wants me to die. So I'm just gonna wait for them to pull and then I'll go and run in. Actually, no, she's just looking for like any reason to kill somebody. It's really weird. I think she finally stopped. Nope, she's just going for somebody else instead. I really don't... Look! Now they're going for me! What the fuck? Has this always been a thing? If you're like at the level that you just immediately aggros? I don't know, man. I'm just gonna be waiting for them to pull. Even though I'll unfortunately be a little bit behind. I'm also not in a party, so I may not get a gold. Why in the fuck? You know, I'm just gonna go and do an LFG. Just in case. I'm right on the edge, but... Look, I can literally just activate them and deactivate them. Thank you. And off we go. Nobody said anything about a pull timer or anything about it. There we go. And that does give me a gold and a card. There we get... Wow. Deck order. Nice. Okay. And now I'm gonna need to go and continue grinding normal mobs. I'll be right back. More! More! All of these nice and easy to reach fates down here. There was not a fate over here in the north, which I could have actually gone to in hindsight, but whatever. I mean, I can go wherever the hell I want on this map, in all fairness. Bruh. But there's not really much point in me going to a fate that I can't really participate in. That fate was like 4 levels higher than me, so I could have in theory, but you know. Too late now. Unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable, mate. Please leave me alone, because you're high level. Go away. No, 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 go away. Lufg. And the stretch, because stretching is important. The thing that still kind of perplexes me though is like how usually like to make certain things spawn you have to kill enemies that are much higher level than the fate itself. That's one like a design choice that I'm really like not sure about why they would do it like that. Also, as one would expect it, once I reached freaking Pagos, I was already level 35. Because your XP does keep counting onwards and onwards, so. I think the only moment where I still needed the ground XP was when I went to Hiratos. Or Hydatos, whatever the hell you want to call it. I just say Hiratos because it makes more sense to me. Comparatively to, you know, Animos. Pagos. Guess I would have to say Pyros instead of Pyros. Whatever. I don't like the sound of Hydatos. Hiratos sounds more fun. This macro that I just made. Should have made that fucking years ago. It's so handy. And it's really not that difficult to make. I was very scared of like making macros because I don't really understand it that much. But it's really pretty dang simple. There's a lot of tools that explain to you how it works in game even so. Fast enough. Whatever. I'm a tank, I can take it. Nice, sir, and that should level me up. Yep. Awesome. Let's go and leave this party, because I'm grinding. That's just kind of how it works. Because unfortunately you can't really get XP when you're in a party with higher level people. There you are. I have two matters of import to discuss. First, the magicite you found in the cones. Alas, as I feared, I'm going to need more time to study it. Sorry. If I had another of these, let's call it depleted magicite for now. And I reserve the right to change the name. Anyway, if I had another, it might help speed things along. As to the second matter, we've located another confluence. The readings are nearly identical to the ones we took before, so you can expect to find another depleted magicite. You'll need to scour the Val River belly for this one. Do your best to find it, but don't take any unnecessary risks. Let's see, what the heck is this? Oh, okay. Let's go over there. People are talking about another fate with a really rare drop of an item that is worth a lot of money. Which, you know, when I accidentally got it the first time, didn't know how expensive it was, I deleted it. Or well, I just sold it, I didn't even sell it on the market board, because back then I wasn't doing that. So, yeah. Yeah, that one hurt. That one hurt when I figured out what item I got. Oh well, what the fuck, man? What kind of range do you have, you dangus? It's 4 levels higher than me, so I can take him. I mean, even 5 levels higher I can in theory take, which is going to be kind of a slog. Not worth grinding for for leveling up in any case. I don't even think it gives me enough XP. I think like 3 levels higher than you is usually the max. If an up and onward, like 4 and 5, you start to lose a lot of the XP that you would gain. And as I recalled correctly, this is where the other one is. Like the first Magicite you found in Pagos, this one also seems to be incompatible with your Magic board. In all likelihood, it too has been drained of ether. Is this instant still open? Yeah, no, it is. 180 minutes on somebody, yeah, it's definitely open. I mean, there's been a lot of trafficking. Trafficking? Yeah, sure. There's been a lot of traffic in here, so... I would be surprised if it suddenly closed. But, you know, wouldn't be the first time. It's always a relief to see you make it back in one piece. You have it then? The depleted Magicite? Just as before, compared to other Magicite, it went for ether, and so exerted less influence on the livestream. And yet... Well, I did say another would be a boon to my research. May I? Thank you. I will keep you apprised of any developments. Level 25. Yes. Now, I have an idea. I would like to get this Ethernet shard. So we're gonna go on a little bit of an Avenger. Yes, a little bit of an Avenger. No, adventure. When we get to meet Pagos, like the most terrifying thing and the thing that kills the most amount of people in Pagos, and also Pyros. Just give it a minute, we'll get there eventually. And there it is, right there, running back to its spawning point. So, you motherfucker. Once you're high enough level, you can really just kind of run past these dudes. But those are level 40 enemies, so 5 levels above the maximum. They sleep, so you can walk past them. However, there's usually other enemies around them, which can aggro off of some other reason. So yeah, good luck getting past that guy. Wouldn't really be that big of an issue if, you know, if there weren't other enemies. But, well, yeah. And even once you're high enough level. Once you're high enough level, and if you're a tank especially, you can just run past them. Like with zero issue whatsoever. So all these things are level 31. I hope I can attune to the Ethernet shard up here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to, in all fairness. Anyway, I'm pretty dang sure if I aggro one of these boys, I'm just gonna get one shot, so... Let's just go and take it slow. There we go. And then we've got some beautiful level 32 enemies roaming around this place. I really, really, really hope that I could get this freaking thing, otherwise this would have been a wasted trip and a half. Okay. Fee. There we go. This is for the future. If any fate spawns, like basically the only fates that I can't really join are the ones over here. A lot of them around here, I could probably start to join with my current level. I'd still be under leveled, but you know, it'd be better than nothing. Let's go to Ice Point. Wait, is Ice Point the camp? Shit. This one over here. Actually, I think I'm gonna end off over here, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this episode of just I was playing. Not just Fed, their lounge, but I was playing Final Fantasy 14. And next episode we're gonna go and continue with our adventures on good old Pagos.